New at 10 tonight, Greenville Liberty Soccer is back. The Lanies are about to kick off their second season in the W League tomorrow night, and I sat down with head coach Julie Carlson to talk about the upcoming summer soccer season.
A pre-professional women's soccer team, which means, we can allow college players to come and play that aren't paid, so it doesn't inhibit their eligibility at the college level. And then we can bring in high school level players and also players that have exhausted eligibility that might have played collegiately. But it's the W League is formed with the United Soccer League, which is the USL, which is the same league our men's professional team, the Greenville Triumph, play in. And so they started a women's pre-professional league last summer. And so this is the second season of that. And, now it's grown from 44 teams to 65.
Wow. That's great. Just in a year.
Just in a year.
I mean, would you look at that? I know women's soccer as a whole is really picking up pace, especially just even having the World Cup.
Right.
Yeah, we saw in the fall too.
Yep, a lot going on with the women's game right now.
Going into the second year, what are some things that you're taking away from that first season and maybe things that you'll do different this time or keep the same?
Yeah, I think the things we'll keep the same is, continuing to have good quality depth of players and the personnel of the roster because it does ebb and flow based on player availability throughout the summer, whether it's their summer calendar, jobs, internships, and when they have to report back if they're college players. And so you have to be very flexible. So I think it's just strengthening that ability to be very on top of the communication piece, teaching players the importance of communication.
Yes.
Because we have so much ebb and flow throughout the year within the roster, and adaptability. We have to be quick to adapt to different situations. And then, a venue change. We're going from a new venue that has done great things, and Furman's been awesome to work with, and really set us a new stage, and that has been our summer home. Last summer it was, so it's kind of nice to be right there this time.
You have some local girls too. It's always fun for a lot of the families or friends to come out and be able to cheer them on, so we always love to see that too.
We have several local players, and a lot of our college veterans live here now too.
Cool.
They're Furman and Clemson graduates, and they live here now full time. And so, a lot of the success has come from players who know the area and are very comfortable, love Greenville and the upstate, and really want to see a women's team do very well.
How do you, get things going off the ground on a good foot, because you haven't been practicing together for that long? No. So how do you get it going, from the start?
Well, your veterans carry a little bit of that pressure and that weight going into the first game. I think having a lot of fans coming out is a motivational piece. We have a lot of followers, and those followers have been chomping at the bit for Liberty to be back. And so I think that energy and that platform, and that you set that atmosphere and that stage, and it just motivates the players to come out and do more for their community.
And that's why the community, we need to show up and support these ladies. So tell us about the big opening game.
So our opening night this Friday, which is tomorrow, May 12th at 7 o'clock at Paladin Football Stadium, is autograph night. So we'll have all the players that are currently here, set up post-game to sign autographs on the new posters that we made this year. It's also Women's Empowerment Night, so we have a lot of vendors coming out that are women-owned businesses that will be setting up their vendor tents. We have our Reedy Riot group will be out there doing their bit, tailgating with hopefully a box of smoke. We'll score a lot of goals, and we just, the goal is that we're entertaining in that first game, and there's a lot of energy. And, players and athletes, they feed off that energy,
right?
And so does the staff. My job is just to stay calm and make the right tactical decisions.